And I want to thank everyone for joining me on the webinar tonight. And I want to get some formalities out of the way first. I just want to say that everything on this webinar is for informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not giving out financial advice. I'm just showing you what has successfully worked for me and millions of other people. And I pray that we can help you be successful also. Now, to really understand and get the gist of why you need to be earning Bitcoin 24/7, you need to go to my website and look at some of the other videos that's on there. Like this one right here, if you're a fan of the Matrix, this video right here is a short clip showing you how to break out of the system, because I know a lot of you out here are working with two jobs and a side hustle, three jobs or three jobs and a side hustle, and you believe in just working a job and believe that the government's going to take care of you, and your job, your retirement is going to take care of you. Well, you need to see why you need to get out of that system. It's a broke system. One, uh, at the time of me hosting this webinar, at least here in the United States dollar is only worth about somewhere between, I've seen different figures, somewhere between 13 and 19 cents. So basically, you need somewhere between $7 and $8 to buy something that's worth $1. That's why things cost so much. It's not just due to inflation, it's because the purchasing power of the dollar has shrunk. And so you will need to really watch this right here, this video. This video right here is George Carlin talking about American politics. And I do live in the United States, so that's why I can make a lot of reference about things here in the United States. This video right here shows you what the wealthy don't want you to know. If you are working a job, two jobs, side hustle, you basically a W-2 employee, and you're paying more taxes than the investor, than the entrepreneur. And I'm going to show you how to switch that around so you can pay less in taxes. This right here, I know a lot of people that's in education that's going to watch this video and they're going to get mad with me, but this is the truth. At least here in the United States, this system started in the United States, because school is not about education anymore. It's about mind control. And this system spread worldwide, because when this system first started, it started basically with a lot of us, our great grandparents, and our great grandparents passed down the teachings of school, because there's nothing wrong getting an education, but the public school system and even a lot of the private school systems are set up to make you a obedient worker. That's why business finances is not taught in public school and a lot of private schools. In order for you to get that type of teaching, you will need to go or have your children go to the schools like Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, Meta, or Steve Jobs, the past owner of Apple. Things, and like the ultra wealthy, where they send their kids. So that is definitely another video that you need to see. This video right here It's going to show you the difference in owning real Bitcoin and holding a Bitcoin ETF. This you need to be owning holding real Bitcoin. Okay. And this is another video showing you why you need to start right now owning Bitcoin, because banks aren't competing with you. Banks, companies, universities, countries, hedge funds aren't competing with you anymore on buying Bitcoin, because they can buy way more Bitcoin than you can. So you need to start earning Bitcoin right now. A lot of videos that I show in my webinars is going to talk to you about DCA, dollar cost averaging. Well, I show people how to earn Bitcoin 24/7. So you don't have to worry about whether the price of Bitcoin is going up, down, or just trading sideways. Okay? Now, this particular uh, Bitcoin cloud mining app, it first debuted on the Google platform and the Apple platform. Google just recently made some changes to their terms and conditions. And so at the time of me doing this webinar, it's not in the Google Play Store. Now, if you have one of the latest and greatest phones and you are able to receive the updates and install the updates, because the updates are coming through the app's website now and not through Google Play Store. So if you have an Android phone and you can still accept the updates, install them, then you don't need to buy a Apple device. I am an Android user also, but I have a budget phone. So when it was removed from the Google Play Store and all the updates started coming from the website, my phone would not accept the updates. So I had to buy a Apple device. So I went and bought an inexpensive Apple device that you can use this app on the iPad or iPhone. So what you need to do is go to the Apple store and put in the search box Bitcoin mining and look for that particular icon, because I'm getting ready to show you another Bitcoin mining app also tonight. So you need to look for that particular icon so you know which app you need to download. So after you download the app and you open up the app, this screen is going to appear. This is my referral code, E4187. You need to put my referral code in this box and then click on continue. If you have an Apple device, or like with me, I first started with Google, and then even after I bought my iPhone, I still got it set up so I can clock in with Google and not with Apple. So you click on whichever one's appropriate to you. Now this box will always say check, or you have to check it the very first time, I think, but it'll always say check after that. And then this will be your home screen. Now, before you start earning any Satoshi, and let me explain this to new people. Satoshi is the smallest part of Bitcoin. So just think whatever the smallest part of your currency, your country's currency is, that's what a Satoshi is. And the largest part of your currency is Bitcoin. Like here in the United States, the smallest part of our currency is the penny. And the largest part is a dollar, whether it be a $1 bill, $5 bill, $10 bill. But that's just how it works. So if you hear me say Satoshi, I'm just talking about the smallest part of Bitcoin. Okay. Now, before you start earning any Satoshis, once you get to this home screen right here, I want you to come down to the look at the bottom. I want you to click on profile. And it's going to bring you to this screen right here. Right? Okay. When you're looking at the screen, this box on the left that has my referral code in it, it's going to have your referral code in when you're looking at it on your screen. So you need to write down my referral code, which is that E4187. After you do that, I want you to click on this blue box where it says enter the invitation code. Once you do that, this box will appear. Enter in, put in my invitation code there also, and then click confirm. Now, if it accepts it, then it means that something went wrong and it didn't accept my referral code on that first page. But if you get an error code, then that means it accepted, it did register you on that first page. And the reason I said I want you to go ahead and enter my referral code with me before you start earning any kind of Satoshi is because I am giving away a $5,000 Bitcoin bonus to my referrals. And I want every Satoshi that you earn to count toward that $5,000 Bitcoin bonus that I'm giving away to people. And I'm going to explain that to you in just a minute. Now, once you've done that, I want you to go back to your left corner of your screen and click on home, which is going to bring you back to the home screen. Now, this number at the top, once you start earning Satoshis, it's going to be running all the time. Okay? This box here on the left, it updates every calendar day. It shows what you earned the previous day. This box here on the right, it's going to be a running total. Once you start referring people to this app and they start earning each day after midnight, the app is going to look at what your referrals earned on the previous day, and the app is going to give you a 10% referral bonus for referring people to this app and for helping them get started earning Satoshis. And the same thing goes for them. If they refer people, the same thing is going to happen with them. Now, once we get to the middle of the screen, this button right here on the left, you have to click on it every calendar day between midnight and 11:59 p.m. It's going to give you 8 hours of free mining power. And it also keep your miners active. This button right here are ads. You have to watch 10 ads every day. Each ad is going to run approximately 45 seconds to about a minute and a half, minute and 45 seconds. Each ad gives you free mining power, 8 hours of free mining power. And it also helps offset the loss because the developers of this app have Bitcoin miners running 24/7. And over time, they lose their efficiency. So by you watching those ads, help offset the efficiency loss. Now, let's just say, for instance, one day you only watch 5 ads. Well, on the next day, you're going to have to watch 15 ads. And once you watch those 15 ads, then the day after that, it'll drop back down to 10 again. So that's why you want to make sure you watch your 10 ads every day, every calendar day. So this button is mandatory. This button is mandatory. This button is optional. These are additional ads that you can watch. Each ad here runs 24 hours. And each ad gives you free mining power. So you can use this app for 10 years and never use this button. Or you can watch one ad tonight, one ad tomorrow night, or either one ad tonight and don't watch another ad again for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And then you watch another ad. So these two are mandatory every calendar day. This is optional. Now, also, no one can say that you took advantage of them, the app took advantage of them, that this is an MLM, this is a Ponzi scheme. because I just showed you how to earn Bitcoin for free. You do not have to register, you don't have to refer anyone to this app for you to earn extra income. So, any excuse anybody has for something like that is just been nullified. Now, what I want you to do is click on store. This is where you can buy Bitcoin contracts, mining contracts. They run from 200 gigahash. And when you register with this app, you register under your country's name. So these prices are going to reflect in your country's currency. I live in the US. So these are US prices. So this 200 gigahash contract, each one is going to cost me $9.99 plus sales tax. And they go all the way up through 25 terahash. And the 25 terahash contract costs $999.99 plus sales tax. Now, when you buy three of a particular contract, like this rocks right here is great. I bought three of these. I can't buy anymore. Each contract that you buy is yours. It's not a subscription. It's yours. You keep it. It's yours permanently. Okay, so I just want to make that clear to you. Now, if you click on wallet, it's going to bring you to this screen and it'll show you how much you have able to withdraw. You click on withdraw and see these are just some withdrawals I made just to show that you can make successful withdrawals. But once you click on withdraw, this box will pop up. If you don't know anything about the Lightning Network, just go to YouTube, put in Lightning Network Wallet. You have so many videos showing you how to make deposits, withdrawals, what the Lightning Network Wallet is about, different type of Lightning Network wallets that's used. And you must have between that much in your wallet up here in your withdrawal to be able to make a withdrawal. And you have to stay in between that limit when you want to use a Lightning Network withdrawal. This one is just a regular Bitcoin network. So once you start mining, once you start earning Bitcoin, you need to go to a place on the internet, an exchange like Coinbase.com or Crypto.com or Gemini and set up an account with them. After you set up the account, you need to get a free debit card from them because this regular Bitcoin network right here, when you want to make withdrawals, you've got to send it somewhere. And if you want to be able to use your Bitcoin, you need a debit card to be able to spend it. Now, outside of having an account with the like I said, with a Coinbase or Binance or Crypto.com, I also have a cold storage wallet, which is an offline wallet. And when I make withdrawals using just a regular Bitcoin network wallet, with regular Bitcoin withdrawal, that's where I send my Bitcoin. Because anything that's online are called hot wallets. Like this Lightning Network are hot wallets. Coinbase, Gemini, uh, let's say Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com, all these are also hot wallets because they're online. And people are always trying to hack into these exchanges and wallets to steal people crypto. That's why I send even when I do like Lightning Network, which I really do, rarely do, I build up enough and then send it to my cold storage wallet because I want it offline. And whenever I need to buy something, if I want to use my crypto, then I'll just send money from my cold storage wallet to my crypto.com wallet or to my Coinbase wallet. And from there, I move it from, then I'll just top up my debit card. Then I'll just send the money from my account, from one of those accounts, to my debit card because I'm going to protect my crypto. So that was just a little breakdown for people that's new to the crypto. So I want to thank everybody that's familiar with crypto on let me explain that to people that's new to this field. Now, once you do that, you can also click on profile and it's going to bring you back to this screen. Now, if you want to share this with people, you can click on invite friends or share. It's going to create a link. You can email people, text it to people, post it online, or you can make a DM, like a DM you want to send directly to somebody. And then they can register with you. If you have any problems, any concerns, any questions about the app, what you need to do is click on settings and then another box will pop up and then you click on contact us. And that's how you email the developers of the app. Now, while you're on this screen right here, I want you to take a screenshot of it because once you earn one whole Bitcoin, let's go back to the homepage. Once you earn one whole Bitcoin here, or even you may take profits along the way. So you could actually earn one Bitcoin without the one being here, because once you make a withdrawal, then however much money, well, Bitcoin that you withdraw, that's going to drop this number down. But because you're constantly mining 24/7, it's going to keep rolling up. But once you earn one whole Bitcoin after you've registered with me, that's why in the very beginning, I said before you earn any Satoshi, I want you to go ahead and register with me so you'll be qualified to receive this $5,000 Bitcoin bonus that I'm giving to people. And I want every last single Satoshi that you earn to count towards you earn that one Bitcoin. After you earn that one Bitcoin, after you register with me, I'm going to go in my back office and look for your ID number and see if you've earned one Bitcoin since you've registered with me. And if you did, that's when I'll get with you and I'll get with you to get your Bitcoin address and I'll send you the $5,000 Bitcoin bonus that I'm giving away. Now, let's say that you've been using this app for a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever. You see this webinar or you see this video because it's going to be posted on YouTube. And you register with me. And let's say, I don't know, a week later, a month later, 6 months later, you earn one Bitcoin. And you send me that screenshot of your ID, from your profile. Well, like I said, I'm just going to go in my back office to see how much you've earned since you've registered with me. And since you didn't earn that one Bitcoin after registering with me, I'm going to show you how much you've earned. Even if you did register with me and you're still not sure, you can just send me a screenshot, like I said, with your ID, and then I'm just going to my back office and I'll show you where you're at. So like I said, you have to have earned one whole Bitcoin after registering with me. to receive the $5,000 Bitcoin bonus I'm giving to people. Okay. Now, the second app that I'm getting ready to show you, it works pretty much like this app right here. This app, you must have a Apple device because it's only on the Apple platform. Okay. So when you go into the Apple store, you need to put in the search box Bitcoin mining and look for this particular icon. See, this icon looks different from the first icon. Okay. And on this page, look, you see that's my referral code right there. AIYJLW. Put my referral code in this box. That's after you already download the app and you open up the app. This is gonna be the home screen. All right. So once you do that, what you need to do, you see this is gray. You need to click on this button right here. Now I'm gonna tell you, once you get inside the app and everything, every time you sign out of the app and then sign back into the app, you will need to click on this blue button right here. It'll tell you that you need to click on that button and then click continue. And it's going to bring you to this screen right here. Now, before you start earning any Satoshi, I want you to click on profile, which is going to bring you to this screen. Then you're going to click on this invitation code button, which is going to bring up this box. And this is where you put my referral code in. If it accepts with no problem, that means it didn't take the registration from the first screen. If it comes up with error code, that means that the registration was accepted on the first screen. All right. So from there, I want you to go back to the left-hand corner, click on the Bitcoin, and come back to home. Just like the first app, this number, once you start mining, is going to run you 24/7. But on this app, it shows what you have available that you can withdraw. It doesn't show what you earned on the previous day. This button right here, this box right here, is going to show what you earn from your referrals. It's going to be a running total. And as of yet, I haven't referred anyone to this app because I've been concentrating on the first app. But now, because of the situation that's going on in the world, I'm showing people both apps because it's like this. If the US can shut down, can freeze Russia's holdings that they have here in banks, things like that, here in the US, because they invaded Ukraine and because of whatever disputes that not Iran, that Israel had with Iran and Israel bringing us into this war, and the U.S. froze Iran holdings, financial holdings in U.S. banks. Now, if a country can do that to other countries, they will definitely do it to you. So I'm trying to show you a way to get around that old legacy system. Because if somebody freezes, because the banks will freeze your, at least here in the US, the banks will freeze your account without you even knowing it. And you go to try to use your debit card somewhere or try to go to an ATM and withdraw something, and the transaction won't go through, and you don't know why, because the bank done froze your assets. And when I say bank, I mean banks, credit union, all the same. So don't think that you are immune from having your account frozen because you're not. And then if a bank is getting ready to fail, they will do a what you call a bank bail-in. If you don't know what a bank bail-in, go on YouTube, put in bank bail-in, and it explain it to you how the bank can take your funds that you have in your bank account now that's showing in your banking account to help keep them solvent, to help them try to pay off their bills, and you get an IOU. So, um, like I said, this shows what's available, and this usually updates every day. This, which like I say, is a running total of what you receive from your referrals, or not from your referral, but from the app. Because the app, like I said, is going to look and see what your referrals earned the previous day and give you a 10% bonus. Like I said, that's coming from the app. This button here on the left, you have to click it every day, every calendar day. It gives you 4 hours of free mining power. This right here are ads. These ads, each ad gives you free mining power. They run for 24 hours. Now, unlike the first app, let's say you only watch one ad or 5 ads. Well, when it resets, let's say you watch 5 ads. The next day, it doesn't make you watch 15 ads. You just start off at 10 ads. Also, you won't be able to watch. Well, let me say it like this. Let's say this Sunday. You watch, let's say you watch all 10 of these ads, right? But let's say you watch 5 ads or 9 ads between 8 a.m. and say 10 a.m. Then you watch that last ad, say like at 11:30 at night, still on Sunday night. Well, you won't be able to click on any one of these and start earning again for for his new goal until 11:30 or 11:31 at night on Monday night, because it goes off of the last ad that you watch. If you're gonna watch all 10. Now, if you only say watch one ad, or let's say 2 ads, if you want to watch 1 or 2 ads and you watch them say 8 o'clock in the morning, well, you won't be able to watch them again until 8 o'clock the next day morning. So if you did it on Sunday morning, Monday morning at 8 o'clock or 8:05, whatever, whenever the last ad you watch, that's when you can watch it. Because he has to, it's going to wait until that last ad expires. That's what I'm basically trying to tell you before you can click these buttons again. And this button going to reset. Okay. If you click on market, these are the different ads. I'm not ads, I'm sorry, different mining contracts that you can purchase. Now, going back to that first screen, this is another reason why people can not say that this is a Ponzi scheme or MLM or they lost money, because I just showed you again how you can earn free Bitcoin. So nobody can ever take advantage of it. Okay? These contracts run just like the previous app that I showed you. There's a price point for everyone. Now these say gigahash, but if you know anything about conversion rate and crypto, this is actually 2.2 terahash. Um, Let me see. Where's the $9 one? You're more well. This one said 200 gigahash for $9.99. Well, this was $9.90, not 99 cents, but it's going to be $9.90 plus sales tax. I'm looking for one like this one right here. It says 1,100 gigahash. In the previous app, this would have been the 1.1 terahash, and it's for $49.90 plus sales tax. And of course, you registered under your country's name, so all these prices are going to reflect in your country's currency. Also, once you buy a contract, it's yours permanent. No subscription with this. And while we're talking about contracts and going back to the first contract, our first app also, you can actually earn, you can do enough mining to earn enough to buy this. Let's say you earn $10, $11, $12 in Bitcoin. Well, then what you do, you send, you make a withdrawal and send it to your Lightning Network. And then you send that Lightning Network, that deposit to your, say, your crypto.com or your coinbase.com, whoever you got your debit card with. And then you turn around and buy a contract, which you're using your debit card. Or you can buy contracts um, using your debit card, or you can use Google Pay or Apple Pay. And let's say you buy this one for $9.90 plus sales tax. Then by the time you earn your $10, $11, $12, now you playing with this house income. So you can do it either way. So like I said, you can just wait till you earn enough to buy a contract, so you will never have to invest any type of your own out of pocket income, or you can go ahead and just buy a contract and just earn it back. So from this page, you click on wallet, and it's always going to again show you what you have available to withdraw. You click on withdraw. Now with this app, you can only withdraw using the Lightning Network. And Speed Wallet, ZBD are a couple of wallets that's on the Lightning Network. And you got to stay between that amount when you make a withdrawal. Like I said, you can have more, but when you make a withdrawal, that's the max you can withdraw. And that's the minimum you can withdraw. There is no Bitcoin network that you can withdraw to. Even though Lightning Network is the Bitcoin network, but like larger amounts. And from here, you can click on profile and come back to this page. You want to invite people to this app, click on invite, click on share. It's going to create a link. And of course, you can text it to people, email it to people, DM people, make a post on social media. And people just click on it and register with you. Now, on this page, I want you to take a screenshot of it because I need your ID. And then after you start earning Bitcoin, I want you to come back to this page, which is your home page. I want you to take a screenshot of it after you start earning. And I'm going to send you, like I said, with this app, I'm going to send you a complimentary vacation. And I'll get more on, with you on that once send me those screenshots so we can finalize that transaction. But like I said, I've just shown you how you can earn Bitcoin 24/7 and how you can work your way out of this system, out of the old legendary system that's keeping you poor and broke. Yes, you want to use all both of these apps together so you can earn Bitcoin 24/7 twice, two times. Also, and I forgot to show you, where's it? On the profile page, um, if you have any concerns, problems with the app, contact us. And that's how you email the developers of the app. Now, the vacation that I'm giving away with this app and the $5,000 bonus that I'm giving away with the previous app, you will have to email me. The developers of the app know nothing about these two giveaways that I'm doing for my people. Okay, that's outside of the app. That's on me. So I just want to make that clear. And let's see here. We are running on coming up on 43 minutes, so I don't want to wear on your patience any longer. Like I said, I just want to make sure that I introduce both of these apps to you because I've had great success with them. I want other people to have great success with them. If you have any more questions, you can always email me. If you're on YouTube, my email address will be in the description. If you're watching this on my website, there'll be an email button where you can email me. Like I say, if you have any questions, just contact me. Either way, and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability because I know I'm succeeding with both of these apps, and I want millions of other people to succeed because it's time for us as a people to take back our lives. The United States isn't the only country that the everyday common person is struggling just to make ends meet. I can tell you that I have friends around the world. Other countries are struggling. Okay? And like I said, I just want everyone to succeed. Even if you're in a country, y'all doing great and fine and you don't need it, but you understand Bitcoin and you want to be wealthy, I will help you. But like I said, I just want everyone to succeed. And like I said, you know how to contact me. If you need any help, any questions, anything like that, you know how to contact me. You know how to contact the developers of the app. So everyone, y'all have a great and wonderful evening because we're coming up on 45 minutes now, and I'm not going to take up any more of your time. And I will see you on the next webinar.